Me. Good morning. Hey, good morning, everyone. How's everything going? Uh, I just came on here because, the election. The election was very, very disappointing, as you know. Um, and I just heard something about, I guess it's a movement. I'm not even sure that it is. I'm really not sure that it is. But you know, I'm not sure that it is. Uh, I kept seeing this abbreviation. It said FAB. So I said, so I looked at it and I said FAB. And I don't know how I came about it, but well, I do know how I came about it. I came about hearing this term, foundational Black American. And I looked it up, and it's a movement uh, to qualify for. It's a movement of African Americans who can trace their lineage back to slavery. And I'm like, ch- chase my lineage back to slavery. I never heard of this movement. And I understand, from what I've read so far, it's saying that black people, shouldn't vote. It leads to black people not voting. And I listened to Tariq Nasheed, his radio podcast. So, and his explanation to a Puerto Rican man, you can't be black unless, I don't know. I took it to mean unless you can't be black unless um, you were born. You can't be a black American and be of Caribbean descent, namely Puerto Rican descent. That's what I. That's the take I got from the radio podcast because he was talking to a man who was black, and I listened to it, and it all, I listened to it. I listened to Tariq Nasheed talk, about uh, and different call-ins. He had Tariq Nasheed had call-ins on his show on his podcast, and he's he said that you know that he told the gentleman he was talking to, and just in general, he was saying that blacks and things were too that other ethnicities are trying to uh, leak 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 onto uh, reparations, sharing reparations. Well, the whole thing makes no sense to me. It makes no sense to me because most of us cannot trace our ancestry all the way back to slavery, you know. And so, where does that leave us? And where does that leave us people who are biracial? Biracial. I've never heard of a foundational Black American. I've never heard of it. Is it a cult or? I don't know. I don't really know what it is. So, you know, it's something that it make you scratch your head and go, you know, you listen to it, you try to figure it out. Who fits into this category of foundational black, being a foundationally black person? Who fits into it? You know, is this a thing for reparations? I don't know. Kamala Harris lost the election. Donald Trump won again, which defies all odds to me, defies all odds. How can a convicted felon even be on the ticket uh, to be a candidate for office, to run for uh, to run for the presidency? But that's a whole nother issue. This foundational black American movement, I'm going to call it a movement for the lack of a better name, and for the lack of understanding that I have. It appears to me to be, it appears to me to be, I don't know, a cultish movement. You know, it cost Kamala Harris the election. It encouraged black people not to get out and vote. And for the life of me, I can't understand why. For the life of me, I can't understand why anybody would take to this movement. You know, I don't, this, this is crazy. This movement here is because, you know, I did this on a live and maybe I shouldn't have. I don't know. I really don't know. But it's crazy. It's really crazy. But I'll be back to talk about more of it once I learn more about this movement and how it's conducted. Everybody voted for Trump, you know. I don't know. He may turn out to be a good president. He may and he may not. I don't see Donald Trump. I don't see Donald Trump being in office 6 months after he's sworn in. I believe they'll take him. They're gonna take him out, force him out, and then they'll put JD Vance in as the president, which he should be because they'll follow the Constitution, and that's what they'll do. But that's a wait and tell thing. Gotta wait to see how things go. Has anybody heard of this movement, for the lack of a better word, foundational Black American? Can someone really explain that to me? Because the way I read it, and when I read into it, it's saying that you know, it's it's full of theories and things, false information and things. Kamala Harris should be president. She should win again. You know, so we'll see. Uh, It, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that, but I would love to have more information on that.